Hello, hello! This is GIJoel88 back at ya from the Galacade, and today I am so excited because we are finally going to be getting rid of one of the banes of my arcade's existence. This is by far, in my personal opinion, one of the worst things that Arcade 1-Up ever invented. And today we have a replacement thanks to GIJoel and what he's doing with these cabinets. So come on with me so we can do this mod and see what I consider a terrible invention that needs to be undone. Who among us hasn't played Sega's Outrun? It is truly an arcade classic, one that I remember in the arcades whenever I was growing up. So whenever Arcade 1-Up came out with this cab, I was excited. I saw the stand-up version of it and I was ready to put down some cash. But I didn't have to do that because PD7 had a show and he actually gave one of these away and I won it. I was super excited and I thought, this is going to be something that I'm going to play all the time. The issue though was this thing. Not only is this thing big and bulky and takes up room in your arcade, but also it's very uncomfortable. And whenever you're a grown man sitting on this, you look like a goober. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You just look kind of ridiculous the entire time. There has been people who have modded this, put an actual chair setting up on it, and also too, Arcade 1-Up did offer a stand-up version of the Outrun, but those seem like they were hard to come by. But as far as this thing goes, I'm done. So let's get rid of this, and we're going to find a solution here. Yeet! Now, before we get too deep into this, I just wanted to be made known that I do have a personal relationship with GIJoel. I have supported his products, as well as even done shows where we've done giveaways for those, his things, and I have promoted them in the past, so just keep that in mind with this review. Anyways, let's get back to it. So, first opening here, we have all the tools you're going to need, as well as the instructions laid out for you here on how to assemble this inline riser. And then we have all the pieces. So let's get to making this thing. Guys, I am so excited for this. Okay. What I like about GIJoel's system too here is that he does make everything very easy to follow by marking them with numbers and letters and numbers, so that way you know where you're drilling at, what you're going to be doing. Clearly labels everything, front, back, things like that, so there's no confusion really at all. Awesome. Maybe I should have got a drill for this. There's a lot of these. Read basic instructions, basic instructions, basic instructions. The twos go with the twos, and the ones go with the ones. I tell you. Yeah. And there you have it. This is the riser built currently. I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Outrun, and we're going to stick it on here and see how it does. Now here's a quick before. As you can see, this again takes up a ton of room in this arcade space. Almost as much as two cabs if you're angling it like this. I had nowhere really to put it except for right here because it was the only spot that would fit the thing. So yeah, this is just the before. Guys, this thing went on like a glove. Fit right snug in. Just had to pick it up and put it on there, and it slid right into place. Did a little bit of bumping to make sure that it was completely lined up, but it's good to go. Now I just have to go in here and screw in this to the actual cabinet. That way it stays together. But yeah, so far it's pretty easy. One other thing I'll be doing while I have this open is flipping this around. These are encased, unfortunately, and a lot of times these PCB boards do end up burning up and going bad because of this metal casing that Arcade1Up decided was a good idea, apparently. So I'm just going to unscrew this, turn it around. I have Velcro that I use. You can use sticky tape. There's even places online where you can get little tabs you can put on here to screw it back in. That way if you like, but just something I always recommend to everybody. Alright, now let's see how she plays. Let's go to Outrun.
Get ready.
No! Oh, come on! Here is a pan of how they look next to the Fast and Furious cabs. It is very close in height, almost exactly the same height actually. So if you have a Fast and Furious cabs, this will look really good right next to them. You can kind of see the height comparison compared to the old school 1-ups there. It is quite a bit taller with this riser on there, so it's a great thing for adding a few more inches to the cab. So there you have it, guys. This is the Outrun mod, the GIJoel riser. I think it's truly worth it. It has made me more inspired to play it. I know before, whenever I had to sit down, I loved playing it, but sitting in that seat, it just stunk. It was awful. It hurt after a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 races, and yeah, it just wasn't good. But this, I think, is going to be a fantastic add to the arcade. I do have way more space now. It's not sitting 3 feet out into the middle of everything. And it just goes so well with the other racing cabs that I have here. And it kind of makes me want to buy maybe Ridge Racer back so I could have like 4 driving cabs here. Even though I didn't really care for Ridge Racer too much. But it'd be so sweet to see them all sitting here. But yeah, that's a topic for another day. But it does look sweet, guys. As far as anything that's negative about it, anything that I'd say, just make sure that you're reading the instructions and following what's on the boards as they're going along. I did kind of get messed up in my head of where things are supposed to be at one point in time. So make sure your A1 and your A1 goes together and locks, because that's where it's supposed to go. Don't put A1 and A2 together. So that was kind of my own stupidity there. And also to make sure you have a friend to help you put it up on the riser. For me personally, it was a little rough trying to pick this up and line it up and make sure it fits in okay. And also too, my third tip would be to bring a drill, because I only had a screwdriver, and after a while of screwing everything in you have to screw in, it takes its toll. It takes its toll. So I would definitely make sure you have a power drill of some type whenever you're building these. Whenever I get more of these, I know that's what I'll definitely make sure I have ready and charged up. But if you're interested in something like this, I will leave GIJoel's link to his shop there, so you can purchase your own if you like. But overall, guys, I think if you're someone who has a sit-down Outrun and you're looking for an upgrade, this is definitely the way to go. It's worth every penny to me. Lastly, before you go, and everyone's ready to click off and go to the next video, please hit that like button, make a comment, subscribe if you can, as well as watch some of my other videos. I love making these videos about my home arcade. And also too, I do have a live stream that I do every Friday night at 10:30 on this very channel. We talk about all types of gaming topics and home arcade news, as well as just gaming news in general. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.